Hello and welcome. I would like to give you a glimpse on our product CarCAD. We have here a Lincoln MKZ in which you can make a test drive at this simulated town. You could control the car, so throttling, braking, steering, gear shifting. All of this could be controlled using a keyboard or normal gamepad. The vehicle itself has a 16 beam leaders on the roof, so as you can see here. And here are the leader point cloud. Also, there are 8 ultrasonic sensors, so 4 at the rear bumper, 4 at the front bumper. Also, there are 4 cameras, so left, front, right, and back. There are also 2 mid-range radars, so we have a front radar and a back radar. So basically, most of the used automotive sensors are being used at this simulation. I mean, at least most of the ADAS sensors. Now we come to the visualization. So you will see that if I make just a little zoom out, you will see, for example, here are the point cloud for the leader. You'll see also excuse me. So you'll see also some points. These green points are the radar detections. So yeah, if you if you could see here, we have a closing by car. So it's detected here. This green point is this SUV, and it's closing by our car. After a while, it will be detected. We have set the radar range to be at 20 meters with a scanning rate of 2 milliseconds. So this car has crossed the 20-meter range, so it has been detected by our radar. And now it has been rendered by our back camera, so you'll find it here. After a while, also the left camera, of course, has detected it, has rendered the SUV. Sorry, it's not an SUV, it's a truck. And in a while, it will be also seen by our it will be seen by our right camera. So the car is crossing here. The right camera should see it, and yes, it is here. So this is for the reader. Maybe you have noticed that, for example, this crossing by car doesn't have any kind of leader detections. This is because we have the flexibility to set a filters. So basically, you could set a filter for the leader sensor to detect for buildings, light posts, and so on. But you could filter out the pedestrians and the cars because your algo is depending on radars to detect pedestrians, as our example. So in our example, we are using the radar fusion, the front and the rear radar fusion, to detect pedestrians and to detect cars. Plus, of course, the camera rendering. And we are depending for detection of the buildings basically on leaders. So leaders has a nice point cloud, which you could, as you can see, for example, here, according to the elevation. So this is the pavement, which is here. This point cloud, this green blue point cloud is representing this building. So this is a corner here of this building. So this is very nice. You can set that you want to optimize space and also to optimize bandwidth for your algo, so it won't use a lot of excessive resources like RAM. Okay, so let's start. Of course, as you can see, maybe you have wondered, how is it possible that I'm detecting the 360 degrees with only two radars? As I said, I can modify or optimize my readers as much as I want. So for example, I've set the readers here 180-degree field of view each. So it got the 360-degree tracker. Of course, in normal life, there are no 180 reader 880-degree readers, so that's not possible. Okay, so yeah, I will zoom in so that you can enjoy the test drive. I'll try to do some risky maneuvers so that yeah, we can check how is this how will behave and how will any kind of algo we're gonna integrate will behave. Of course, right now I'm controlling my car with the keyboard, but however, you can implement any kind of algo and just test it on a on a simulated town and check how will it react. So for example, if you're testing as a AEB, this is a great place to test it. You can try really to hit pedestrians, hit cars, and check how will your AEB could behave. Okay, so I'll let you enjoy it and let's start. So yeah, as you have seen, I've pretty tried to do everything wrong by the book. I have crossed a pavement, I've gone over a pavement, I've hit a light post, sorry, a traffic post. I've gone over a pavement again. I've almost hit a running car. I've I think I also hit another car actually. So yeah, I've pretty much tried everything that normal situation in a normal car situation uh, that would never be allowed, or it would cause a lot of damage. So if you're trying to test a scenario, a catastrophic scenario or a risky scenario, this would be the optimal thing to do. So yeah, basically this is more or less the thing. So let's check now what kind of radar data fusion have we collected. I'll just normally stored in an Excel file. So I'll check that out. Maybe So we will check now the radar data fusion. Basically, so let's just recent documents, and let's open one of the radar logs. Yes. So best thing about that is that for all logs, whether it is a laser scan, a radar detections, camera, all of that will be of the same timestamp. So you'll find here, basically, there's a timestamp for every detection. As I said, for radars, for example, there were two every 2 millisecond. There's a sequence number which you could easily use which actually we have used for the fusion of the radars. You can use the timestamp to fuse the radar and the laser, for example, or whatever you wish. We have called the frame idea of the radar MKZ. You can use if you wish. So, and as you wish, as you see here, the detection contains the azimuth, elevation. So this is like not a planar radar, but also it's a three-dimensional radar. So you can catch the azimuth and the elevation and the range in meters and the fingerprint. So yeah, post office, post box, pine tree, oak tree, and so on. You will see also other stuff. For example, the cars that were passing by us when we were at standstill. Here it is. Then comes the next sequence number with timestamp and everything. So yeah, so basically you can use such data for any kind of algo, for example, like an AEB or something. I doubt that with a normal vehicle you can make what the scenario proposed. So yeah, so this is basically one of the logs. Of course, there are other log for laser scan and so on. Whenever you have any inquiry, please feel free to contact me. And yeah, I will leave my my email down at the channel. The reason you would like to see a certain scenario, please feel free to contact by email if you have any kind of inquiry. about the type of sensors that could be used, how you can integrate your algo, or even the kind of applications that this simulation could be used at. So it could be used as a mill or as a cell. So and of course as a hill as well, because basically you can control the car to send CAN messages. So if we know the kind of frames that's being sent on the CAN or whatever vehicle bus, this could be managed also as the platform is a ROS. So all of this is applicable, all of this used by CarCAD. And thank you very much for your patience and to wait